Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. It's Amanda, and you must be looking for ways to grow on Instagram in 2023. Yes, it's still possible, and in this video, I'm going to be talking about hacks on hashtags. If you're looking for 5 tips on how to grow on Instagram using hashtags, stay tuned, grab something to sip on, and take a chug. I'm sipping on an Alani Nu Witch's Brew. As always, not sponsored yet, Miss Alani. You can change that, reach out to me, and give me a code for my beautiful friends here on YouTube. If you're excited and love social media growth strategy content, make sure you turn on post notifications and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on the next time that I post a video. Let's dive right in on how to use these hashtags. So first we're going to talk about applying the hashtags and where to apply them. There's a lot of controversy behind applying them in the captions or applying them in the comments, and here's the answer. It's trial and error. Your audience can be so different with this. Just how some people like the look of it being in the captions, some people like the look of it being in the comments. It's all about not you, but your audience. So it's about what they like to see. A little hack for this, go to the people that follow you, look at the pages they follow and the comments and the captions, see where they use their hashtags and go from there. That's always super helpful, using your followers for a little bit of data. And then we're going to dive right into tip number 2. Do not be afraid to use plenty of hashtags. A little rule of thumb with this, the more hashtags you use, the more specific you should be. Now, there is, again, a bit of controversy behind using a ton of hashtags to a few hashtags, and I'll say this. If you are very niche and you have very specific things you're selling or very specific things you're discussing, make sure that you are using hashtags relevant to this and not just general hashtags like hashtag explore page. That used to work, but we're in 2023 now. Instagram has changed, people. I feel like the controversy that comes with using a lot of hashtags comes with using a lot of generic, meaningless hashtags. If you already have a very specific brand or a very specific niche you're sticking to, you're gonna use less hashtags because you don't want to just throw on a bunch of them to get to a certain number. It's not about how many you use, it's about the specificness of it all, or the specificity. Is that a word? The specificity of it all. That has me feeling spiffy. And vice versa. If you have a very general topic, say you love skincare and you love lifestyle and you love travel and you love food and your audience loves all of it, they're just eating that content up, there's no need to niche down. You can 1000% apply a ton of different hashtags because you have a ton of different things you're discussing. And it's actually what's working for your audience. Again, like we said with tip number 1, it's not you, it's what is working for your audience. Moving on, my favorite number, tip number 3. Not favorite tip, but literally, I love the number 3. Comment below if your favorite number is 3, or if you see 333 places, you're like, ah. Practice using hashtags with different levels of reach in one post. For example, you've got different hashtags that when you go on Instagram, they'll tell you how many times this hashtag has been used. So I broke this down into 4 different columns or categories. 500,000 hashtag uses and above, in my opinion, should be reserved for general or somewhat on brand hashtags. So hashtag skincare, that's gonna have millions of uses, right? Hashtag self-care, that's gonna have millions of uses. So those are general but still on brand. And then the next tier is 100,000 to 500,000, and these are specific. So there are things that are, skincare hacks, or maybe you say skincare tips. That's very specific and still on brand with the general word skincare. But you're going to find that those 2 words in one hashtag have a few less uses, which will widen your reach if you use it strategically. The next category is 50,000 to 100,000. This is another specific category. So it goes general, then it goes specific, and then it goes specific. So you want to use, I like to say at least 2 to 3 of each of these, but 2 to 3 specifically of the 50,000 to 100,000 use hashtags. These are going to find new people that are really, really searching for this content. They are browsing and scrolling the actual hashtag itself to find new people and to find content that's going to help them. So make sure that you're using a good 2 to 3 of these more specific hashtags. And our last category is 10,000 to 50,000 use hashtags. These are the minimum I like to recommend using. I feel like if you use anything under 10,000, there's just not enough traction on that hashtag to get you a new audience. And the point of this video is to grow using hashtags. So we are going to be using the 10,000 to 50,000 hashtags to be hyper specific. Instead of saying hashtag skincare hacks, say hashtag vitamin C serum if you use a vitamin C serum, or hashtag daily SPF 30. That hyper specific tag is gonna do the same thing as the specific tags, but in a more niche focus. Again, the people who are really scrolling, that's going to pop up for them. So that is how I've been using hashtags in different levels of reach. On one post, I'll compile maybe 15 to 20. If I can get 30, the most you can put on Instagram, I believe. If I can get 30, then I'll totally do it. But I'm not going to throw things that are just absolutely useless to something that I'm posting about, because then you'll come across as inauthentic. And you do not want to be an untrustworthy brand. That is the last thing that people will commit to following. Tip number 4 is use different hashtags for reels, still posts, and stories. Oh my gosh, this is so critical. Use different hashtags for your Instagram reels than you use for your story posts. Use different hashtags for your story posts and use for your still posts. All of them are completely different algorithms on Instagram, and the Explore feed shows you still posts that they have gotten data on you liking and, seeing on Instagram before. The Reels hashtags, like hashtag IG Reels or hashtag Reels trending, that being used on a story post or a regular still post, you can see the clashing between the two. So be very sure that you aren't just being lazy here. Make sure you make an effort, apply that different levels of reach strategy to your Reels hashtags as well, but do these separately from your still posts and your Instagram story posts. They should all be bringing in some different traction. And we're officially on our last tip of the video. If you have stuck around this far, thanks so much. Your support is what is helping make my dreams come true, and that commitment is going to go far on your own journey. I just know it. So like, comment, and subscribe if you made it. Let me know that you made it. Tip number 5 is don't just save your hashtags for the end of your posts or for your captions. Use hashtags throughout your caption. In the paragraphs you're typing, for example, you can say, today I went on a motivational walk. Instead of saying, today I went on a motivational walk, say, today I went on a hashtag motivational walk. That simple tag can save you room for more specific tags in the captions or more specific tags in the comments, wherever you place them. I believe in you. In case no one's told you, I believe in you. Your goals are 1000% possible, and I am proud of you. And until the next video, bye guys.